everybody. Several different levels of astrological service are available through my astrological services page, including the new special relationship consultation. If you're interested in scheduling, all you have to do is follow the link above. So we're big on thinking things through, right? Before we take any action, we go, I'm going to have to give that really, really careful consideration. I'm going to need to think this through deeply because, I've always learned that I need to engage my mind before I set things in motion. But sometimes thinking too much is not really the best approach, such as at the present moment. You're likely finding yourself in a situation where one part of you knows deep inside of yourself what it is that you now need to do. And let's face it, perhaps you're not wild about some of the repercussions that you're sensing that will come into being as a result of your actions, or perhaps you're not even wild about taking those actions in the first place, but you're recognizing deeper and deeper with each passing moment that this is something that you really need to do. But then you keep hitting that point where you put things on pause and you stop and you go, I need to give this some careful thought before I do it. I need to talk things over with other people who are involved in this situation before I take action. And sure, we'll acknowledge a certain amount of talking things through is really necessary. But when you keep going over the same old ground over and over and over again, and you keep going back over every eventuality with a fine-tooth comb, and it puts you in a space where motion is frozen. And you're on one side of a fence and you're going, here I am stuck. I sense on the other side of me taking action that there's a breakthrough. I don't like the actions that I have to take. So instead, I'm just going to stay on this side of the fence. I don't like it over here, but it's just kind of nice and safe. And I've done this side of the fence before. It's what I know. So I can just kind of sit with this until something comes along and goes, and sweeps me along to the other side of the fence. And if you like those whirlwind moments that come in at the last second and kind of pick you up and plop you down somewhere else without you kind of thinking about it yourself, there we go with that thinking again, right? If you like those whirlwind moments, not whirlwind, then sure, just sit and deliberate ad infinitum, right? And another choice is you could think things through a little bit more. But let's face it, you've already done enough thinking things through. You've already done the necessary review. You've already gone over the fine print. You've already reflected back over everything you really need to reflect back on. At this present moment in time, pausing any longer is only going to cause you to see multiplicity of options. And with that multiplicity of options, a complete not knowing, there we go, I created my own word, a complete lack of knowledge of what it is that you should do next. And so you can go with that mental discretionary approach. You can go with that thing of going, deductive reasoning tells me I need to do this. You can go with that part of you that goes, I need to do a little more research before I take action. Or you can just trust in what you know. And with this stationing of Mercury, as it stations and turns direct in Sravana Nakshatra on the 20th of February, what you know is likely going to place you in a better position than what you think. Deep inside of your heart, you know what your mission is. You're afraid of being foolish and acting incorrectly. But in actuality, you would be foolish to not seize upon an opportunity as it now is kind of standing right in front of you going, hey, notice me, here I am, the opportunity. You can have me, you can have this opportunity, you can have this change, you can create that thing that you've always wanted to create. But first, you're going to have to do all these things that you're apprehensive about. Don't let that apprehension cause you to stop. Don't let that apprehension stand between you and what it is that you now need. I know you're concerned about being careful, but if you're overly careful, and let's face it, you have been careful enough, right? You've gone over this, you've looked at it, you've researched it. What good is researching it more going to do? Now is the time for good, solid, firm, and strong action. Think less, no more, act now. And if you could use a little bit of help sorting through a difficult decision, don't think it over too much. Instead, schedule in an astrological service with me through my astrological services page. You can find the link to my services page up above. That's going to do it for this look at Mercury station direct in Sravana Nakshatra on the 20th of February, 2021. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.